as everyone knows, allergy season's coming up when springtime does begin to hit. So those Remy ions, in addition to their virus and bacteria killing properties, can also help deal with the molds and the spores and all those other things, that pollens and all those other things that people with allergies suffer from at this time of year. So this is certainly a time to be starting looking at that sort of thing.
Most definitely. Like, you know what I mean? Somebody sneeze right now. You know what I mean? What's going on? You're sneezing. It's allergy season. That's why I'm sneezing. That's why pollen's in the air.
And I don't think I actually shared, just bringing up sneezes, I don't think we shared with you last time, or we might have, that the Remy Ion, in addition to the other RGF indoor air quality products, they've done tests where they're testing sneeze distances with the products on. So if you have the products on and installed, they tested it, and by the time your sneeze germs, because it projects, right, even though you can't see it, in the time that it travels 3 feet, their machine has already killed 98% of the germs that are in that sneeze. So they're great units, and we do have product sheets if people are just curious about what kind of bacterias, viruses, and allergy-inducing spores and things that the products do kill. We have third-party lab-tested results all on a product sheet for people to look at, because they've
been tested against probably a dozen or more different types of bacteria and viruses, molds, and other allergens, and VOCs, and all these other things.
Even smells, like odors and things like that. Pet odors, they've been tested against that. Perfumes. So for people with allergies, like that really can bother some people. In addition to COVID, it kills that. In addition to, things like the streptococcus.
And,
streptococcus. MRSA. I mean, there's like loads. So anybody can email and ask AIRCARE for that product sheet if they're interested in just knowing in advance before they, if they're looking to invest in an indoor air quality product for their home. It might be worth, we have this information ready to go for people if they're interested.
See, people, it's not just air conditioning. Air conditioning is air care, taking care of the air.
All air aspects
that you're breathing every day. You know what I mean? And this is one thing. I mean, we did talk about these last time.
Yes.
We did talk about them. I brought them up on the site. You know what I mean? But it's all about the home, commercial, residential. We got different things like that. I'm on the site right now looking at it. Air conditioning and heating, fire protection, building automation systems, energy efficiency, indoor air quality. So right now, folks, if not while you're driving, obviously on the way to work, but you get the time to make sure you go check out aircare.bm.
Yes.
Check out the site, and you see everything that we're going to speak about this morning in depth, a little bit more in depth.
Yes, indeed. And also, just because you're talking about energy efficiency as well, with the indoor air quality products, on their product sheets, which are on the website, but we can also email them to you, not a problem. They also say how much watts each unit uses. So if this is something that you are conscious of, these are energy efficient units, and we can tell you in advance the wattage that the units use. And obviously the various size units use different wattages, but that is information you can be armed with before you invest.
Yeah, typically that one there is about 5 watts, and your filter type that you buy from other suppliers say would be 50 to 100. So you're talking a lot less.
Because I don't think
to achieve the same sort of result.
The Remy Ion, the Remy Ion, I think doesn't even have a filter. You have to change, right?
It's got a it's a little pull-out filter. That's all it's in. Yeah, because you just got to clean every once in a while.
Small spaces.
Yes, small spaces.
It'll do a 200 square foot room. So
that's
a decent, it's a decent size bedroom or whatever. Yeah.
You get time to work. We're on site right now on 2 and Divide by 3. Big shout outs to each and every one of you guys, because you guys are real MVPs too. Because you know what it's like. And then, this AC is doing whatever. I know what's going on. The tech comes through, sorts you out, MVP. Make sure you bake them a little some cookies or something. Anyway, people, that's one part of the conversation that we're having this morning. I want to continue talking about the indoor air quality. Can we discuss that a little bit more?
Yeah, so just so everybody knows as well, when you're looking at investing in the air quality of your home, we do have various units that are portable. If you don't want to have a tech come and install, you don't have to. You can buy a portable unit where you can go to the AIRCARE parts department, which is open Monday through Friday. What are the hours?
Monday through Friday, 8 till 5.
And you can just pick one up after, looking at a product sheet, talking to a sales rep, no problem at all. You can decide on which one you want, and the three smaller ones, I think 200 square feet, 800 square foot room and 1,000 square foot room. You could, if you want, you could just purchase those units, go home, plug them in, and press the on button, and you're good to go. We do have, I'll let Brendan talk a little bit about it, but we do have units that you can actually have installed by an AIRCARE tech onto your split system. So if you want something that no one's ever going to see,
yeah, so we have some.
That.
If you have a ducted split system, we can actually install a unit that will be hidden in the ductwork, up in the ceiling, whatever. In the actual unit. So and that takes again very little power. And then we have some other ones for your standard kind of wall-mounted mini split unit where you can just they actually sit on top of the unit, pretty much out of sight, and that will install and just wires into the power supply on the unit. Uses tiny amount of electricity. But it just sits there constantly while the unit's running, and it'll help clean your space for you while it's running.
Now, is this something you would recommend to anyone who is having a unit put in? I mean, they call AIRCARE up, because you guys come assess the space that I have and what unit I should have. So I want to have everything put in together. Is that something that is provided as well?
Yes, absolutely. We can. That's by far the most cost-effective way to do it is to have it installed when you have a new unit put in.
Instead of having them have to dismantle and then put in
and it's one trip for a technician. It can all be done at once, and it'll save you a little bit of money, certainly.
Of course, man. I'm here right now. If you guys don't know, it's all about AIRCARE this morning. I'm talking to Brendan and staff. They're here representing and letting us know about obviously the care of our air. The care of AIRCARE makes sense, right? And like I said, I'm on the site right now, AIRCARE.pm, and shout out to you guys because let's have a kitchen right. But you guys can't live with it, right? But yeah, on the homepage you will see again, letting you know everything that you may be concerned with, air conditioning and heating, because you used to dual systems.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't just want something that's going to provide cool in the summer, but you come winter, you got to bring out the kerosene heater, the whole house running the kerosene. Like, I don't want this no more. I got my nana's house. I want something that's going to provide some heating, so you get that. Talk to me really quickly about fire protection.
Fire protection. So we have a line we represent and maintain several lines of fire protection equipment. So that's fire alarm, fire sprinkler, fire pumps, gas fire suppression systems, and a very special system called a vortex fire suppression system, which actually uses just water and nitrogen to put out fires. Very small quantity of water. Can actually be used in electrical rooms and data centers and things like that.
So that would be more on the commercial side of things?
Yeah, it's definitely commercial fire protection that we do. So we have a number of maintenance agreements with office, a lot of the larger buildings and office blocks in Hamilton and around the island for fire protection, all services really, pumps, sprinklers, everything.
All of it.
Alarms, yeah.
As I'm looking at it as well, you got the building automation systems. Is this all tying together?
Yeah, so the building automation systems is again a commercial product. That would be when you have your HVAC system, you want it to run as efficiently as possible. So the building automation system will control the building. We can monitor the building for you. We have customers we do dial-ins for every morning. So 7:00 in the morning, one of our guys will dial into your building, take a look at it, see if anything's going wrong, and actually we can, if there's something that is going a little bit sideways, we can dispatch a technician potentially before you even get into the office.
Before you even get there.
To take a look at it, yeah. Or often you can fix things remotely as well.
All right, inside the automation system.
It's actually also worth noting that AIRCARE can service smaller buildings, smaller businesses as well. Any commercial size, really, right? And if you are interested, you could call AIRCARE to come out, check out your space, and talk to you about the possibilities of energy audits, new HVAC systems.
We will look at basically anything on the commercial HVAC side, big or small. And as Stephanie said, we can come out. We have people that know these things, and they'll come out and take a look at your building and see what we can do to help you save some energy and also make your system run as efficiently as possible.
Listening to it, man, this sounds great. Not just
one-stop shop.
Not just the area you take care of. You take care of the customer too.
Absolutely.
Yes. You can contact AIRCARE for a free consultation because after this interview, people's like, I need everything that's speaking about right now. So I need someone to come through and have a look at my space, look at my house, even look at my business. So you do provide a free consultation.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
So if you reach out to us at info@aircare.bm, we can send someone out to have a look at your building, your space, your house, and any of the above, really.
Yes. So we did speak a bit about the energy efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are like, no, AC's going in for 20 minutes a day, trying to do all of that. So you can explain to them which units draw for more power, or because some may have bigger units that they actually need in their homes. Right?
Yes.
So right now it's all about the energy efficiency. They're trying to do too much with all that. So with that consultation, obviously, the representative will let them know what they can do, what size unit they should have, and things like that. So
Absolutely.
Energy efficiency, I think, is at the backbone of
everything
AIRCARE
basically
does,
we do.
making sure that everything runs efficiently, safely, and that pertains to the energy usage as well.
Yes, definitely.
Even the products that they bring in are all energy.
Yeah, we have a lot
efficient.
of high energy efficient products. So everything, all the residential stuff and indeed commercial stuff now is primarily it's called an inverter drive. So it ramps up and down to meet the need of your building. It's the old ones used to, if you recall 5 or 10 years ago, system switched on, the lights all dim, all that sort of stuff.
right.
That's gone away now. So
Sure, of a power.
yes, exactly. So that's all gone away. So everything's all inverter drive. There's something called a SEER rating. The higher the number, essentially, the less electricity it uses. And that's seasonal energy efficiency ratio. Don't need to explain it on here, but basically the bigger number, the better. You want to be looking for something in the region of 20 plus nowadays to make sure you're getting something that's pretty energy efficient on the residential side.
Yes, but of course, once again, free consultations.
Yes.
More that you've heard here, and you want a little bit more in depth of conversation, call now or info at
AIRCARE.bm.
Yes.
Info@AIRCARE.bm.
And if you're not ready for a consultation or just thinking about it, it's still worth emailing because, like I said, we can send you product sheets, send you some information to sit with, even more than is on the website. Just give you something else to think about, and then when you're ready to have a consultation, I mean, some people have different steps, I'm just letting you know that if you want some information to think about first before committing to a consultation, which is only a commitment for a consultation. There's no pressure. We can do that for you as well.
But certainly, what I would encourage people to not do is don't wait till July when the temperature hits 85 degrees and then call us up, because everybody else does that same thing. So we and all the other companies on the island do get a little busy around that time. So plan ahead on these sort of things and make sure you're ready for the summer. Because the heat, when it hits,
did you
know it
say
hits.
July at 85 degrees?
Okay, I was
85, 99, 112, something like that. It's hot. Yeah, hot.
Fair point.
112.
It was 85. I was like, ooh, what, 85? That's comfortable. It's not. Everybody out there knows. I love the festivities of summer, but I don't like the heat. But anyway, this is great information that's being shared this morning. I want to send a big thank you to both people coming through this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Ion air purification system that I got. I will be checking this out.
Let us know next time. Yeah, how you feel about it.
Today.
absolutely.
When this good is in today. All right. No, but biggest serious thank you so much for coming in this morning, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
I'm sure my
Great to hear.
listeners appreciate it too, right? But in the meantime, get to the Vibe News update. All right, my good people, at a time of 8:33 on this Wednesday morning, coming back through with some more great music and vibes as you need. I understand. Short week. Remember I said that? Short week. People don't get lost in it. Let's go. In the meantime, Vibe News update.